Alright guys, so here we are, having a beer, doing a little grilling. Decided to take a little video. I don't do a lot of like personalized videos like this one, a little cooking. See a lot of other people do. Kind of that'd be cool. Trying to get back into the little bit more YouTubing. I do a lot of work on 3-wheelers, and I've got, I don't know, I got a couple 70s. Had a 110, just sold it. Had low compression. Got a 125M, that's up in New York. Left up there with my dad and my stepmom. They'll take care of it. Didn't really have room for it down here in Texas. That was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Got a 85 frame with an 86 350X motor on it. That one's full restoration, going through powder coat and everything. New pistons, all new bearings for the whole thing. Aftermarket handlebars, brand new Meyer fenders. The whole works. Whole thing's gonna be pretty built. Long process. I've been working on it now for probably about a year and a half. Really got to buckle down and get that finished. I got a 185S back home. Had a 250SX. Had too many problems with the bottom end, so I got rid of that. Don't really like to get rid of a whole lot of stuff as far as 3-wheelers go. I keep all my 350X parts. I sell a few 125, 110 parts because I had 5 or 6 of those in the past 2 years. But just gonna do a little grilling today. Kind of do a quick little video. Try not to make it too long, 5-10 minutes. Hope you guys enjoy. And well, let's get started. Let's do a little cooking. Alright guys, time to grill up some chicken. Just a little bit of Italian and some Frenchie's Worcestershire sauce. And I also mixed in a little bit of garlic powder and some Montreal chicken. Been marinating for about 2.5, 3 days. Time to go warm up the grill and throw it on. So I got the grill fired up. Gonna let it warm up and clean it off. First time using it since the big move. Didn't really tape any of the move, but here we are in El Paso, Texas. It's my beautiful backyard on the military housing. Backyard was a mess. I dug up that whole pile of rocks and trash, and there's another pile here of other crap. All sorts of stuff back here, but yeah, here we are. Little fire pit set up. I'm pretty sure there's probably a fire ban here, so I won't ever be able to use it, but it's here. Got the old washers game. It's funny because growing up we called it Texas horseshoes, and now I'm in Texas. Don't have a very big garage, so for the meantime this is where I'm storing my 85 350X. Kind of up for, I'm probably going to build it as a rider someday. Maybe now that I'm here in Texas I'll have plenty of place to ride it. So, you know, it'll get cleaned up, new bearings, gotta go through the top end. Probably put some new tires on it. I'm going to rock the old plastics and the old seat, just clean it up. Be a little beater bike. But, oh yeah, here's all these boxes. What a pain in the ass moving is. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty dirty. And someone got at it with the black spray paint. But it comes off. A little bit of steel wool and some PV blaster and lots of elbow grease. And it comes off. We'll see. We'll clean it up, see what happens. Got lots of spare parts. Spare side covers, heads, jugs, valves, all that good stuff. So we'll see. And as soon as the grill gets warmed up, I'll clean her off and we'll start grilling. Alright guys, I got a little sidetracked. I'm not used to these roofs. Looks like potting planter pots, roofing, I don't know, it's confusing. But kind of cool here about Fort Bliss is all these solar panels. I saw a bunch of them driving by Fort Bliss the other day, so for sure solar power is a pretty big deal around here. Kind of cool. And then I'm not also used to these rock fences. Got a couple little doves that like to come in my backyard and eat whatever's back here. They usually sit up on top of the little rock wall fence deal. Yeah, here's the overpass right here. Pretty close to town. Housing's not bad. Here's the old dog. She doesn't really like the yard very much because all these little prickly things that you step on. You know, it doesn't get the dog's foot as bad as it does me, but I found one in her foot and one in the other dog's foot. She's just chilling, enjoying the heat. Well, I'm up to 450 degrees. Starting to get her burned off a little bit. I don't remember what I cooked last, but it was awful dirty. So clean it up and then cool it down a little bit. Do the old chicken breast on there. here's something I kind of like to do is I like to just put whole onion peels on the top. Put them on the side over here that doesn't have any heat. And kind of dries them out, kind of grills them. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I thought of it a while ago. Yeah, I do it normally with chicken and steak. I've also got some whole mushrooms. I don't know if they'll dry them out and make them weird or not, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, just take my onions and I put them on there like that, and they kind of dry out and they kind of grill up, and they taste nice. Alright, time to throw this chicken on here. As you can see, it's pretty dark. I like to use lots of Worcestershire sauce. I think it makes it a little more tender. And I like to throw it on the grill as it's kind of cold. I don't like to do it like 500 degrees. It's not like steak, you don't bake it off at first. So, throw it on here. Yeah, see, still pretty warm. Yeah, I'll flip it a couple times right off the bat. That way it doesn't stick to the little grates. And normally I like to dump the juice right on like this, but I don't want to make a mess in the new slab, so I probably won't do that this time. There it is. Put the old marinade down the garbage disposal and see if I can clog something up. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for a few minutes, and we'll let her start cooking. As you can see, still right around 300 degrees. Alright, so it's only been like 30 seconds, but I like to flip them right off the bat a few times, that way they don't stick. Now I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of the Montreal chicken on there. Not a whole lot, because I did already put it in the marinade. So, just sprinkle a little over the top, just enough to stick on both sides. And then we'll let her cook, probably about kind of at a low speed, or a low temperature, so we'll kind of probably let it cook for like 30 minutes. Don't like to cook it too long because it'll dry out, but I don't like to cook it too fast because it'll burn, and I don't like the crispy edges on the outside. Kind of funny, I just went home on leave. My brother has the exact same grill, and then a few days later I went to my dad's house. He's also got the same grill. Pretty good little grill. Got the little side burner. It works pretty good. It looks decent. I think it'll last alright as long as I keep it covered up. It's not like I'm leaving it out in the snow like they are up in New York, so I think it'll be alright. Kind of a funny little story. I was driving home with it on the back of the truck. I had it facing backwards, and I saw something in my rearview mirror fly off. It was the little grease pan and the little grease tray. It flew off and it landed in the road, got all bent up. I pulled over, picked it up, straightened it out, put it on. I got a pretty good deal on the grill anyway, because there's a, I don't know if you can really see it, there's a couple little dents down here. When we were loaded up at Lowe's, I kind of complained to the manager and got myself a nice little $30 or $40 discount. But I was telling this story to my stepmom back home in New York, and she said, well, you know, when your dad bought the same grill for your brother, he also had it strapped in the back of his truck. And I don't think it fell out, it just tipped over the back of his truck. And I think I bent one of this piece of metal down here on the side. Down here, caved the corner all in and stuff, but he straightened it up. It was alright. Still a cheap grill. But yeah, we'll see how the chicken's cooking up. I throw a little bit of seasoning up on here too. The juices will kind of gather it up, make it taste good. Let it cook it nice and slow. Flip it a lot. I was always taught the chicken, flip it a lot, and the burgers don't flip them much at all. Kind of keeps the juices in. So the burgers, you gotta wait till the blood comes up to the top. But yeah, I'll keep them pretty much around low. I might turn them up a little bit. Not a lot. Sitting out here by myself, relaxing, having a few beers, cooking up a little chicken. Cooked 4 chicken breasts for myself, so they'll probably last all week. And enjoying this odd, weird new view. Never lived on post before. It's not technically on Fort Bliss, but it's still military housing, so it's cool. Growing up pretty good. Starting to get there. Getting closer to get done. Once I get towards the end, it'll turn up the heat a little bit more. Turn it up here a little bit more even in a few minutes. Do like a medium heat. And the onions are pretty much like usual. They're dehydrating up. I don't know, the mushrooms look pretty dry. I'll slice a few of them up and try them. But yeah, grilling up pretty good. Don't normally drink Bud Light, but I was excited to see 30 packs at the at Walmart. Normally Bud Light's kind of more expensive. I drink Busch Light or Natural Light. So I'm cheap. I got a kid, so. But Natural Light down here for some reason is oddly expensive. So, well, Bud Light is for now. Well, the chicken's done, and the onions are ready to be sliced up and served with the chicken. Now time to head inside and cook up some rice. Trying to eat a little more healthy, so we're going on a little rice kick. This Uncle Ben's whole grain medley, brown and wild, that's pretty good. Slice it up in the top, put it in the microwave for a minute and a half. And it's pretty cheap, so I'll give you a little tour of the whole dinner when we're all done. So here we are, finished product. I tasted a couple of the mushrooms, they actually taste kind of moist. Put the onions and the mushrooms on top, and got my microwaved rice all done. Just a little hot sauce for the old rice because it's pretty dry. Can't go wrong with a little bit of Frank's Red Hot. And of course, even though I spent a lot of time marinating my chicken, I still have to put some ketchup on there. I'll explain to you guys some other time why I always put ketchup and barbecue sauce on all my meat. But there it is, looks delicious. Nice cold beer to go with it. Hope you guys enjoyed. And like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And maybe I'll make some more videos.